The difference between a good bed and a bad one is not the shape or the size, but rather the sleeper's perception of what is comfortable. A guest in the privacy of your home will be happy enough with a sleeping bag on the sofa, but the paying guest in a first-class hotel expects much more than just a professionally made hotel bed. A regular hotel guest is constantly looking for the type of hospitality which suits him best. He demands perfect accommodation and expects full service around the clock, so his own specific wishes will eventually determine his appreciation of the bed he has slept in. It's an appreciation which differs from client to client, from moment to moment. Do you happen to know the legend of Procrustes? This ancient Greek hotelier had only one bed, which was much too large for some, and much too small for others. If the bed was too large, the guest was stretched until he fitted. If it was too small, any limbs sticking out were chopped off. Plenty of cause for complaint. Today, it's clear that every hotelier will, sooner or later, have to adjust to the size of his guests. Competition, narrow profit margins, and growing overheads make investment in suitable beds more necessary than ever. But what is a suitable bed? In other words, what kind of accommodation and service will best meet the constantly changing demands of the most different hotel guests, not only today, but until far into the 21st century? Service on demand is what makes the difference, because a standard customer simply doesn't exist, much less the ideal hotel. Whatever his market segment, every hotelier knows the key word: identity. A conscious image policy which had better be tuned to the international standards of a worldwide culture of hospitality. Business people, tourists, congress participants, sports people on a trip, or musicians on tour. They all favor the class of hotel closest to their own lifestyle. But it's still the price-quality relationship which will make up their minds. People don't spend as much on a holiday stopover as on a business stay, with all expenses paid. A hotelier bent on better room occupancy is therefore faced with a dilemma, because prices should go down for one kind of client, while for the other, quality is more important. However, there is a third option: investing in service on demand, a commercial high-revenue solution which meets every individual demand. The guest pays only for the facilities he uses. Hospitality is a dynamic concept. Guest and host meet each other in a responsive interaction. Both parties will adjust themselves, but at the same time they remain individuals. The appreciation of the accommodation offered differs from client to client, and the hotelier in turn has to keep his own interests in mind. Therefore, it's only sensible to anticipate tomorrow's expectations now when planning your infrastructure. If only because offering service on demand is a very profitable strategy. Satisfied customers ensure the best revenues. The hotel guest of tomorrow is an emancipated consumer who wants to be free to decide what he spends his money on. The adjustable service bed, which Philips has in store for him, can be expanded or reduced according to his wishes. Tune in to the customer's expectations. Recent trends in the consumer market show that the new technology is getting more and more grip on everyday life. Audio-visual entertainment, multimedia communication, computer information services, automatic transactions, individual security, personal access to the electronic highway. Slowly but surely, they're becoming part of our daily routine. However, service on demand will not only enhance the satisfaction of your guests, but also relieve your workload and that of your staff. How the exploitation of new technologies and collaboration with Philips can moreover yield a maximum return on investment will become clear as you go further into this presentation. A hotel guest wants to be entertained, not only in the dining room, but also in his own room. With the remote control, he can adjust the lighting and music. Video on Demand offers him an interactive menu with a choice of films, in-room games, local TV and satellite stations. Teletext provides him with all the information he could want on any entertainment within the hotel or the nightlife in town. His telephone set is a multimedia terminal. His access to room service, wake-up calls and personal messages. Everything is easy to operate. The client pays for the services he makes use of, and the greater the variety, the greater the chance that facilities will be used. For more and more clients, the hotel is the ideal place for business activities. Apart from commercial services such as tele-shopping and electronic cash transactions, the modern businessman also expects the full scope of professional communication facilities, from telefax to computer modem. Messages should reach him without delay, and services like teletext and interactive audio-video should keep him informed on what is going on in the world. From stock market news, the proceedings of a congress he is attending, and the amount of his hotel bill, to confirmation of his external bookings and reservations. The short average stay in business hotels make a smooth check-in and check-out very important. The immediate availability of these professional services contributes to the business-like image of the hotel and leads to more profit for the hotelier. Large hotels are functioning more and more as meeting centers, as venues for congresses, seminars, sales presentations, company parties, and closed meetings of all kind. Apart from all the individual entertainment and business facilities, the technological infrastructure of meeting rooms and multi-purpose congress space can also be integrated into the hotel management network. Multimedia applications, such as high-grade interactive audio and video systems, large-screen video projection, computer graphics, as well as online video conferences per satellite. Moreover, Philips systems are compatible with practically all worldwide standards. Our lighting concept is designed to create any type of atmosphere desired, from businesslike to decorative and informal. The progress of activities can be followed on a closed television or audio circuit, or a combination of both, from any chosen room. Important messages can be conveyed via monitors or a loudspeaker system in the corridors. Foreign languages are no longer a problem with an interpreter's installation for simultaneous translation. A feeling of personal safety and respect for everyone's privacy are essential, for guests and staff alike. Security and monitoring systems can prevent the possible consequences of criminal activities and accidents. So logically, these systems are an unconditional part of Philips' service-on-demand concept. Safe and reliable lighting in car parks, corridors and staircases. Permanent and optimal video monitoring of danger spots. A discrete and selective alarm communication circuit in combination with a central information system. Localization and observation of ambulance staff. All this can prevent a great deal of misery. Hello, Philips. Brower speaking. Yes? Yes, of course. Just a moment. I'll put you on the screen. Hello, Mr. Skeptic. We can see you, but there's no sound yet. Could you just put the phone down? Yeah, put the phone down, yeah. That's right, yeah. Put it down.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me now and see me?
Loud and clear, Mr. Skeptic.
Well, as I just said, I'm following your presentation via the satellite, And I must say it all sounds very nice about those chopped off legs and everything. But I was wondering, could you maybe show me something?
Show you something?
Yes, that's what I said. Show me something. I mean, I take it that all these fine systems you're talking about do actually exist. Or don't they?
But of course, Mr. Skeptic. If you'll just switch to the product show on our video server, we'll join you from here.
The video server here, yes? Right. Yes?
A one-company solution will cut your costs. You will find all electronic hotel equipment at one and the same manufacturer, supplier and business partner, Philips. This form of one-company shopping has enormous benefits, not only financially, but also when it comes to efficiency, service and security. For every project, large or small, Philips can offer you any proposition geared to your specific wishes and company policies. As your privileged supplier, Philips will also take full responsibility for the perfect functioning of the entire electronic infrastructure. Service, maintenance and problem solving are the logical consequence. Worldwide, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Hello? Hello? Am I on screen again? Please, do go on with your present... Sorry. Hello, yes. Speaking. Yes? Uh-huh. Of course, I'll be down in a minute. Yes, thank you. Something very urgent came up. I'm terribly sorry, but I have to go. Good luck. Bye.
The sky is the limit. What today still seems revolutionary or extravagant will be the standard of tomorrow. Up until now, hotels have followed all technological and social developments. With the railway came the station hotel. Motels were built along the motorway. And you'll find international hotels at every airport. So it's highly unlikely that the hotel sector will miss its connection to the electronic highway. Philips' inventiveness has been the basis of many technological innovations with worldwide application, not only in consumer electronics, but also in professional communication and security systems. Moreover, as a manufacturer, supplier, and sales organization, Philips knows what service is inseparable from a quality product. And that cooperation is always necessary to find client-oriented solutions. That a hotel should already be able to provide all kinds of futuristic technology is certainly not a realistic starting point. But when you're planning new buildings or renovations, It's only sensible to invest in an infrastructure which will cover its costs long before it becomes obsolete, especially because Philips technology can be implemented step by step and can easily be adjusted to new developments. Worldwide, Philips itself books more than 360,000 hotel beds a year. So it's in fact our own experience which explains how perfectly we understand the unspoken wishes of your customers. Therefore, we feel that we are the perfect partner to help you to equip your hotel for the 21st century.